Welcome back, Quailwood Cougars. I have a couple of updates for you. I was at Quailwood today helping serve breakfast and lunches, and Miss Leah just texted me that they served 251 lunches and breakfasts today. So another shout out to Miss Amanda and Miss Shauna and Miss Leah. And we also have a lady named Miss Carrie working there. She's from the junior high. And Mr. Terry was actually helping today. So I wanted to update you on that. I also have been looking for fun things for you to do. If you are fans of the author Mo Williams, he wrote books like The Pigeon Books, and these are really, really funny books that the primary kids like. But Mo Williams is the author, and he is doing art online every day. So I'm sure if you just had your parents help you Google Mo Williams, and again, one more time, I'll show you how to spell it. You can see directed draws by him every day, and it's actually him doing it, so that's kind of cool. Also, I just got on some websites, and one of them shows a whole list of teachers. I'm sorry, I'm not teachers, authors that are reading their books out loud online. And so the list is on a website called weareteachers.com. And if you scroll up, it just shows you all the authors, not that you can see that very well, but all the authors, what time they're reading, what they're reading. So just some fun things to do. For example, James Dean, who is the author of Pete the Cat, is reading books daily at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So just look some fun things up. I'm sure you guys are maybe going to get bored, and I just wanted you guys to have those options. Okay, one more not so funny story. I have told a lot of you that I have two dogs. One is named Scout and one is named Calvin. Calvin is our new puppy. He apparently loves to chew books. So here's the book I'm reading right now. This is a book for adults, but you can see where Calvin chewed up my book. And I thought we were past that stage. That's the second book he'd gotten. Until I went in my office this morning, and I have a big box of books that I checked out from our library that Mrs. Beard was nice enough to loan me. And I didn't realize that Calvin could jump up and get things, and he chewed up the next book that I was hoping to read, the intermediate kids. He chewed this up a little bit. So don't worry, Mrs. Beard, I will pay for the book, because that's what you do when something gets ruined. But just wanted to point out that even principals have dogs that make messes. Hope you're all staying hydrated. All right, my joke of the day. This comes today from Laugh Out Loud Animal Books. Sometimes I get them from Google. Why are pigs so bad at football? Because they're always hogging the ball. All right, I am on chapter 2 in Sneaky Peeky Spying. Junie B. Jones is one of my all-time favorite characters. So remember in chapter 1, she was kind of getting into a little bit of trouble being sneaky peeky. Remember she hid in Grandpa's hamper and scared him, and that made Mom mad. And then when baby Ollie was sleeping, remember she tried to spy on him, but then it got boring, so she yelled at him and woke him up. I'm sure Mom didn't like that. So we are on chapter 2, questions. I can't wait to hear what this is about. Me and my bestest friend Lucille sat at my same table together. My table is where I sit up straight and do my work and don't talk to neighbors. Except I keep on forgetting that part. I wonder where Mrs. lives, I whispered to Lucille, real quiet. Shh, said Lucille. We can't talk or else we'll get in trouble. And anyway, you're not allowed to know where she lives, 'cause it's a secret. Says who? I asked. Says my brother, and that's who, and he's in 3rd grade, and he says teachers have to keep their house a secret, or else kids might go there and throw rotten tomatoes. I did a huffy at her. Yeah, only I don't want to throw rotten tomatoes, Lucille, I explained. I just want to hide in her hamper, and that's all. I don't care, she said. You're still not allowed, 'cause my brother said so, and he knows more than you do, so there. I made an angry face. So there is not a nice word, Lucille, I said. Then I made a fist at her, except for Mrs. saw me, and I had to unfold it. After that, I behaved myself real good. I sat up real straight, and I did all my work. Work is when you use your brain and a pencil, Only sometimes I accidentally use the eraser too hard and a big hole rubs in my paper. Hey, I did beautifully today, I called out. 'Cause guess what? No hole, that's what. Mrs. came to my table. She put a gold star on my work. You did do beautifully today, Junie B., she said. Maybe I'll hang this one on the wall for Grandparents' Day on Monday. Would you like that? Yes, I said. Only I keep on forgetting how come those guys are coming to this place. Then Mrs. explained to me all about Grandparents' Day again. She said our grandparents are coming for a visit and we get to show them room 9 and also we get to have Freshmints together. Mrs. said Freshmints are cookies and a beverage. I raised my hand. Yeah, only I don't think I'm allowed to have the kind of drink named a beverage because I'm only allowed to have milk and juice and that's all. Mrs. looked up at the ceiling with her eyes. Then I looked up there too, but I didn't see anything. How many of you think you can bring cookies on Monday? Asked Mrs. I can, I hollered, very excited, because my mother is the bestest cooker in the whole world. That's why. Except for one time she accidentally forgot that cookies were in the oven and the firemen had to come to our house. Mrs. laughed, only I don't know why, because that was not a funny story. After that, she gave me a note for Mother. It was some writing about baking cookies, I think. If your mother has any questions, please tell her to give me a call, said Mrs. Just then, I got a very great idea. Hey, I said, maybe me and Mother can bring the cookies to your house, and so then I can see where you live. Mrs. rumpled my hair. You don't have to come to my house, Junie B. Just bring the cookies to school on Monday morning. I smiled very sweet. Yeah, only I still want to see where you live, I said. Then Mrs. turned around and she walked back to her desk. That's how come I had to follow her. Do you have the rich kind of house or the regular kind of house? I asked her, because I just have the regular kind of house, except for Mother wants the rich kind. Only Daddy says, lots of luck. Mrs. pointed at my chair. That means to sit down, I think. There's a picture of Mrs. pointing to her chair. Yeah? Only do you have a daddy that lives at your house too? Are there any pictures of him in your wallet? Let's look in there, okay? Do you have a secret compartment in it? Because my Grandpa Miller has one of those things with $50 in it. Only don't tell Grandma. Mrs. took my hand. Then me and her walked back to my table. Yeah, only guess what I'm wondering now? I'm wondering, what time is your bedtime? Because my bedtime is when the little hand is at the 7 and the big hand is at the 6. Only I hate that dumb, stupid bedtime, because I'm not even tired yet, of course. Mrs. put her finger up to her lips. That's enough, Junie B., she said. I mean it. I want you to settle down now. Then she went right back to the front of the room, and she didn't answer any of my questions. 'Cause guess why? Mrs. is a secret mystery guy. That's why. And chapter 3 is called Secret Mystery Guy. So I wonder what Junie B. means about that, and I can't wait to find out. I will be reading on Saturday. I probably will not read on Sunday. So I'm going to read on Saturday just because I want to get this bowl rolling. And my goal is to always read in the mornings, but I'm still working right now, even though you kiddos are home. So once this levels out, my goal and my hope is to post these hopefully by 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 11. I just think that reading in the morning is a nice time. So, okay, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And don't forget, I added one thing. We have a Quailwood Cougars Instagram page now. So you can have your parents look on the Quailwood Cougars, one word, there's no spaces. I will be putting information on there and updates. And I also thought it would be fun if you want to share any pictures to my email of you listening to this YouTube channel or anything that you're doing fun that I can share and tag on that Instagram page. Just have your parents email them to me at miolinger@fruitvale.net. All right, guys, have a great weekend and stay safe.